are some of the biggest wins that you see at Arvada High School?
Definitely the kids on a day-to-day basis. The perseverance that the kids have. It's the most resilient group of high school kids I've ever encountered. To keep coming back on a day in and day out basis is makes our job easier, makes it easy for me to come to work.
The kids, without a doubt. The kids are awesome. Very diverse population. Kids who come in knowing that they can be successful, and kids coming in who are not sure that they can be successful.
My favorite parts of Arvada were the rallies, because we used to get so pumped and we used to have a good time, and everyone would do face paint and we'd go all out, so I really enjoyed that.
A few of the positive things for me are the staff and the students. The diversity that we have here at Arvada High School is such a positive influence on the community. The diversity of kids that we have is just incredible to me.
Right now we have 941 students enrolled this year. We have 66% of them are free and reduced lunch. We know the number is higher than that, but we have a lot of our families that don't fill out the free and reduced lunch form. And right now we have 63 families members that are homeless. Homeless meaning we have some students that live in our parking lot right now, some that live in the Walmart parking lot, either in a Jeep or a van, or we have a couple that live in a small motorhome. We have students that live with other families. They're considered homeless. We've been having a really hard time finding them places to stay, shelter, for them to stay, because the list is so long and they're on waiting lists. We let the families come in and use our washer and dryer that we have down there and wash their clothes. We let them come in and take showers in our gym, and so we provide shampoo and toothpaste and towels and stuff like that for them that we just get donated.
A lot of the kids, their only source of nutrition throughout the whole day is what the school provides them, and that's not really a whole lot. So I think the biggest thing is just meeting the basic essential needs of kind of that safety security for our athletes and for our kids here.
A lot of the kids have their phones, which is great, but they don't have a computer at home. So they come to school without paper and pencils. Not all of them, but a lot. And they look to us for that stability and those resources to get them up to par with the rest of their peers. We want them to be competitive when they leave here and not just settle.
I can name at least 12 students in my 55-piece band right now that are on some portion of the autism spectrum, at least 5 students who are classified as homeless, and just other issues that don't often come up, and I've taught in other areas where those issues don't come up.
The teachers that have stayed here a long time are invested in the school, but we have struggles. And so I still think that great things happen here, but unfortunately when your football team doesn't win a game or you struggle in sports, people look at that in a relatively negative way. Or when 70% of your kids are free and reduced lunch, that creates a whole nother struggle. So we've done great things here. I just don't think that a lot of it is seen.
Maybe some of the businesses can share how they use their education and what they do. I think if there were some sort of career expo or something where business leaders could show, what they do and how their jobs are interesting and how, they can make, a decent living or even, a good living based on some education that they got at some point.
We have a lot of pride in our school, and I don't think a lot of people realize that. They just see us as that school that got pushed down, and in reality we're all just excited to be here.
Our kids just need focus. We have lots of good kids here, and a lot of them don't have the opportunities maybe to advance to college and to be able to reach out to the community and have them network with businesses and see what it's like in the business world.
Like anything that gives a real world connection, and we've talked about this, as some side programs. If somehow there's a program that can lead up to an internship, or even if it's not even an internship, even if it's a day or two, just seeing some things that happen in the real world.
Just the support, just to wrap their arms around the school and around the kids, to know that our kids are different than other kids at other schools, but they are resilient and hardworking and genuine and real and honest, and they need support, they need help, and that help comes from all different varieties. The financial means for some of our kids, that's the support that they need, but for some of them it's just to know that people in the community care about them, to know that they are important, to know that we are not just that other school in Arvada. We are landlocked between the big three, and we know that. Our kids know that. But if there's a way that they can help our kids feel that that's not the case, I think that would be really beneficial to our kids, because they deserve the best.